Hey everybody, welcome back to Jacob's channel. So today is going to be such a great day, okay? Because we are ranking anime. Yes, come on now. I haven't done one of these in such a long time. I've made one of these videos literally like the beginning of my account. Like the very beginning of this YouTube channel is when I've made one of these videos before, but it was like a this or that, anime. So I never actually made a video ranking anime. So we are going to be doing that. It's going to be a very long video. Okay. Well, I hope so. I'm gonna make this a long video on purpose. I apologize, because if y'all don't know me, if y'all have never watched any of my videos, I am a anime fanatic. I love anime. I've been watching anime literally since like elementary school. Okay, I grew up watching anime. So yeah. So let's just get into it, because it's gonna be a long video. So we got the S, A, B, D. Well, we don't need all these categories. So we got S, A, B. We don't really need C. Can I delete this one? Delete. So we got S, A, B, D, F. Let's delete. So S, A, B, D, F, and then haven't watched. Okay. Let's go. Gotcha. Kuda. Oh, I don't know why I just said that. That was weird. Whatever. This one is it's a pretty short ranking, because it's only the 243 popular animes. I just picked like a random thing. I just picked like a random one. So it's only 243. I've watched way more than that, okay? But this is just 243. Let's just get into it. First things first. One Piece. The One Piece is real. Sorry. Obviously, y'all know exactly where I'm putting One Piece. If my computer will work. There we go. S. I love One Piece. One Piece is my favorite anime. Y'all should know this. One Piece is my all-time favorite anime. I love One Piece. I've been watching One Piece literally since I was 12. Like, I was literally growing up watching One Piece. Was watching One Piece since I was 12. I am 20. If you don't know that, I am 20 right now. So I've been watching One Piece for 8 fucking years. I love it. Okay. It's one of my favorite. It is literally the greatest anime of all time, in my opinion, because everyone has their own opinions of what the greatest anime of all time is based on, how they grew up and all that, whatever. One Piece is amazing. One Piece is the best. Okay. Next one, Demon Slayer. Now, Demon Slayer is tricky, because I watched Demon Slayer. Okay, I watched Demon Slayer. I'm caught up to it. I read the manga too. So I watched the anime, read the manga. The story, I'm like, the animation is great. Demon Slayer literally does have one of the best animation styles and everything. But the story, however, is a little, well, I wouldn't say it's like terrible, but I wouldn't say it's great either. It's kind of mediocre, especially in certain seasons. It's kind of just like, I don't care, it's like boring, but then other parts, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so great. All right. Like, the Infinity Castle arc, it was, Akaza. I don't remember how to say his name. The Upper Moon 3, whatever. When we saw his backstory was sad. I literally cried when I, watched his backstory and stuff. So I feel like certain scenes are cool, certain scenes are not really good. I feel like they are being carried by their animation, but they still make up for it with the fights every now and then. So for that, I will put it at a B. It's whatever. How to pick up girls in dungeon. I think that's what the show is. I watched the first season. Well, I watched it with my brother, actually. My brother was watching it. I kind of just was watching him watch it, I guess, if that makes sense. He was watching it and I just saw him watching it, so I just sat down and started watching, you know. It's okay. I don't remember I don't remember anything about it. Like I said, I only watched the first season and that came out like probably it came out years ago. So I don't remember anything about it. So because of that, I will say I'm putting it in haven't watched yet because I don't remember, right? Okay, so we got, the Naruto trilogy, Naruto Shippuden, Boruto. Naruto, it's tricky for me because I've tried to watch it multiple times. Naruto is, the big three obviously is great. I give it its props. Naruto is great. One of my brothers love it, stuff like that. That's one of his favorite animes. Naruto is great. I understand why people love it so much and everything. Me, however, I can't get into it. Well, for the regular Naruto, I watched like the first season and some of the second season, right? So it was good, but I just can't finish it for some reason. I just have like my attention span is kind of just like all over the place sometimes. So I can't really just get into Naruto. Even One Piece. One Piece was a struggle for me to get into also, but I still got into it. So I feel like if I gave Naruto another try, I probably would like watch it. But like I said, I watched like the first 2 seasons of Naruto. And I still couldn't really get into it. But my brother, the one that's like a Naruto fan and stuff, he was like, just go to Naruto Shippuden, see if you like that. I tried Naruto Shippuden. I watched like half of the first season. I just still couldn't get into it. I was like, it's not for me, right? And everyone told me not to watch Boruto, so I never even tried Boruto. So based on that, I will put Naruto at A. I haven't finished these, but I still try them. So it's these, and then the haven't watched is basically like if I had never watched it, or if I've watched it years ago and stuff and I don't remember anything. That's why I have this one on here. Naruto, I remember stuff that happened. So Naruto, I'm gonna put as S, because it's the big three. It is great, right? It's just not for me. Okay, so Naruto is S. Naruto Shippuden, I will put at B. Because like I said, I only watched like half of the first season, so I haven't really seen like everything. Boruto, I've never actually watched Boruto, so whatever. My Hero Academia. Woo! So My Hero, amazing. I love My Hero. I've been watching My Hero since they only had 2 seasons, right? My Hero is amazing. I read the manga when it was coming out. Great, amazing. The ending was cool. I like the ending, the story, all that. The openings are great. Every single opening I loved, right? It has My Hero is just great. My Hero is great. It's not like the best, I would say it's not really like, S tier, mostly because of some characters here and there. But overall, the animation, the fighting animation and stuff could be better, but it's still perfect, like the animation doesn't have to be that great. I don't really care about animation that much. I just like animes with good stories, right? And My Hero has a pretty good story. It's not one of the best, compared to like Naruto, One Piece, obviously, but My Hero still has a good story, And I feel like this is probably one of the first animes where, the main character didn't achieve his goal, because Naruto wants to be Hokage. He's a Hokage, right? One Piece, Pirate King, haven't got there yet. Black Clover, Wizard King, haven't gotten there yet. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think of some other achievements. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Because like, you know, a lot of the shonen animes, the main character, you know, are always achieves their dream at the end of the season, right? I mean, at the end of the story. But My Hero, I feel like My Hero is one of the only ones that, you know, the main character, Izuku Midoriya, well, he probably does, because he does say, this is the story how I become the number one greatest hero, but he's not the number one greatest hero. He's a teacher, you know? So it's cool. I would give it its props though. So I just put it A. The Dragon Ball stuff, I don't even know which ones these are. I've never seen that one. I don't know. I've never seen that one. I don't know which one this is. It doesn't show the name. I think that's Dragon Ball Z. Then which one is this? And which one is this? This one doesn't even show the name at all. I haven't seen that one. Because I've seen one Dragon Ball show. I don't remember which one. I've seen it when I was a child, right? That was like the first anime I've ever watched, you know, was a Dragon Ball. Because my brother. But I don't remember which one it was. I think this one is Dragon Ball Z, and this is probably Super. I think I'm just gonna put them both at D because I've watched one of them. I don't know, whatever. Black Clover. Okay, so Black Clover is great, right? I loved it. Black Clover is a great show. It's finally coming back this year, which I love, you know. What should I say? The animation is nice. You know, when the fighting animation is amazing. I love it. You know, the Black Clover movie, like the Wizard King or whatever movie that they had on Netflix, was good. The fighting was immaculate. I've also read some of the manga for Black Clover. I never finished the manga, you know, like Demon Slayer and My Hero, but I haven't finished it, but I, you know, read a few chapters, so I do know what's happening. The story is good. Just like My Hero, it does lose points because of some characters, but I would say Asta is probably like the main reason why it loses its points for me. I never liked Asta. Not because of the powers. I love like the anti-magic and the devil, stuff like that. He screams a lot. I don't like that. He screams a lot. His voice is just super, 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 super annoying. But that's how most main characters are, you know, like most shonen main characters. So I try to ignore it, but I don't know. And then also I will say like Noelle sometimes, you know, she just acts like a entitled rich bitch. Sorry. I did not mean to call her that. It just slipped out. I'm so sorry. But, you know, she's in the Black Bulls, you know. The Black Bulls is basically for all the people who's been treated badly, who's been outcasted by society. And you're over here still acting like you're royalty when your family don't love you, you know. So it's like, give it a rest, right? It's whatever, but I'm excited it's coming back. The story is great. The animation is good. I would say, I mean, because I've been watching My Hero since like, you know, the early days, since season 2. Black Clover, I've been watching Black Clover, you know, when it was still dropping episodes. I think when I caught up to Black Clover, it only had like 100 episodes, you know. So, I'm gonna say A. Black Clover is an A for me. The time I got reincarnated as a slime. Okay, so this one, season 4 is dropping right now. I'm pretty sure. And they have a movie that just dropped too, right? But for me, I'm not caught up. I literally just started season 3, like last week. You know, so I'm literally on season 3 right now. So I'm not caught up. You know, sorry. So the first season was boring, obviously, because it's like the first season, introducing to the characters and the story and all that. The second season was very nice. You know, the seasons are long though. The seasons are definitely long. I will give it that. But I kind of like it, So it's like it's different. They have the seasons are, oh my gosh, y'all! I'm gonna be stuttering so much in this video. I apologize. So 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 the seasons, I like how the seasons are long because there's like so much stuff to like, focus on and everything, because there's different characters, different towns, stuff like that. And also it's a slime, being, who's running a town of monsters, right? So it's going to be a lot of boring stuff. It's going to be a lot of meetings, a lot of information outbursts, and it's going to be very boring and slow. But like that's what it is, It's not really like the time I got reincarnated as a slime. It's not really like an action, like an action adventure isekai. It's a slice of, it's like a slice of life work isekai. It's about a office worker who died, came back as a slime, and now he's literally the mayor, the ruler of a town of monsters, So there's going to be a lot of business stuff, a lot of meetings, a lot of information, and people just don't like that for some reason, which I don't understand, That's what the show is about. Like, what are you talking about? Mind you, I'm still like in the beginning of season 3, so I don't know if it's more fights. I don't know, if it gets more interesting. I'm still at the beginning of season 3. I don't know what's happening in season 4. I don't know what's happening in the movie. I never read the manga. I'm just clueless, right? But I like it still. Okay, so the time I got reincarnated as a slime, I will put at B. Like I said, I'm not caught up yet. So as of right now, B, because, there's still more I don't know about, right? Oh, this is like the what's it called, like the short stories or whatever, the diary. Never watched that. I've seen it, on Crunchyroll and stuff. Oh shit! I just spit all over my finger. I've seen it like on Crunchyroll. I've just never watched it, right? Okay, so Sword Art Online. My brother loves this show. This is literally one of his favorite shows. I only seen the first season, and based off the first season, I would say it's mediocre. But you know what? Let me change these. This is gonna be C. This is gonna be. I don't even think I'm gonna have any Fs. So it's S, A, B, C, D. So D is the lowest, S is the highest, basically. Because I'm not really gonna have any like Fs, like terrible. Like most of these shows I've watched are good or okay or mediocre. There's not that many animes that like I absolutely hate. But yeah. Konosuba. I love it. Konosuba is actually one of my favorite isekais. I love it. I'm caught up to it. I've seen every single season. I've seen the movies. I've even seen the spin-off, with what is her name? I can't think of her name. Explosion! Oh, what is her name? It starts with an M. What's her name? I don't remember her name right now. Explosion! I love Konosuba. Seen all the seasons. Seen the movies. Seen the spin-offs. I love it. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's like a, kind of like a realistic isekai to an extent, I would give this an A. Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is great. I love Fairy Tail. People hate on Fairy Tail for no fucking reason. I'm going to be cursing a lot, guys. I apologize. People hate on Fairy Tail because of the power of friendship. Almost every single fucking shonen show has the power of friendship in it. Even One Piece. Okay, and like every single anime, not every single anime, but most of the shonen animes are heavily involved with the power of friendship or family or love or something in that fucking genre. You know, so it doesn't make sense that a lot of people hate on Fairy Tail, even though your favorite anime does the same thing. You know, Fairy Tail does do it a little bit extra and does it more, but it doesn't matter. You know, I love Fairy Tail. The openings are great. The fights are amazing. The story is immaculate. Oh my gosh, like I cried so much when I was watching Fairy Tail. It was just it was just everything. I cried so much. Like towards the end, you know, of the thing. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're doing the Fairy Tail, the 100,000 year quest or whatever. I have not actually watched that yet. I'm gonna probably watch that at some point. I don't know. But Fairy Tail is great. I'm gonna give Fairy Tail an S. I love Fairy Tail. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Ah, yes, that's an S. That's an S. That's an S. That's a fucking S. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm talking so fast that like, you know, my mouth is like getting dry and stuff. I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Okay, I love it with a passion, right? I literally watched it with my brother because I watched the original one, the Full Metal Alchemist, which, you know, compared to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, it's okay, but like at that time I never even heard of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, so I only watched the Full Metal Alchemist, you know. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is so, you know, adventure-y, like fun, you know, stuff like that, right? And then, you know, years later, right? Well, for me, like basically a year ago, that's when I watched it a year ago. I was, you know, seeing a lot of clips from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on my TikTok and everything. And you know, me and my brother kind of just sat down and we binge watched it. We was literally watching it like, you know, because we were still in school and stuff. But like we literally watched it. I think we finished it in like, I would say like three days. It was great. It was amazing. I love it. I definitely recommend Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood to people. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I like both of them. Okay. ReZero is iffy for me, mostly because I have not finished it, right? Or I'm not even gonna finish it, honestly. I finished all of season 1, finished all of season 2, and I've watched some of season 3. Season 1 was good because it was like, you know, something I've never really seen before. An isekai. Was it isekai? I don't remember. Yeah, isekai. But then, you know, when he dies, he comes back to life, stuff like that. And so it was like, oh wow, that's pretty interesting. And then I just got bored. There's not really much else to say. I just got bored when I was watching it. So I'm not gonna finish it. Okay, ReZero. I'm gonna put SC. I'm sorry. Future Diary. I could not finish that at all. When I was watching it, you know, it was a good concept, but I just didn't like it, you know? It was weird. I didn't like it. Hunter x Hunter! Yes, Hunter x Hunter, another S tier show. Yeah, I love it, you know? It's my number 4 favorite anime. 4, right? One Piece number 1. JoJo's number 2. Dr. Stone number 3. Hunter x Hunter number 4. I love it. It's great. Hunter x Hunter actually used to be my number 2 favorite anime but that was before I, watched JoJo's and Dr. Stone, and now it dropped. So Hunter x Hunter will always be in my heart. I cried many tears when I was watching Hunter x Hunter. Okay, when the shows make me cry, they always have a place in my heart. Sorry, they always have a place in my heart. Okay. Assassination Classroom, another show that has made me cry. Okay, they are coming out with a movie actually, or I think the movie already came out. I don't know, but I will watch it at some point. I don't know. This show also made me cry. The story was good actually, because it was probably like not. I don't think. No, it was probably one of the first animes I've seen before, and it was good. I loved it. It was like a not classic, but it was good. 2 seasons. I feel like in 2 seasons it was pretty nice. But now I've been seeing that the 2 seasons like cut out or didn't put a lot of stuff in the manga, so I think they're making like another one or something. I don't remember. It's whatever at this point. What, the Rise of the Shield Hero? I think that's what it is. Yeah, the Rise of the Shield Hero. I am putting it at D. Here's why. Hear me out though. Okay, so when I was watching the Rise of the Shield Hero, it only had 1 season. Okay? When I was watching it, only 1 season. So I watched it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. I love it. Right? And the second season came out. I was like, oh, okay. It was okay. Wait, hold on. I actually want to see. How many seasons does the show? Lucy's. How many seasons do they have? 4? Is it 4? 5th? They have 5? Oh, it's been announced, but oh. Damn! Oh my gosh. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, that's why I was confused, because I seen the first season, I seen the second season, and I watched a little bit of the third season, and I just completely stopped. I didn't like it. The first season was good, but then it just got less and less exciting for me, so that's why it's at D. Eminence in Shadow. Yes, I keep saying I love this show for like most of these. When I didn't, Eminence in Shadow is great. I did enjoy it. It only has 2 seasons. I've been waiting patiently for season 3. It was pretty good. It's funny. The story is weird. It's weird storyline, but for some reason I enjoy it, right? So with that, I'm gonna do B. Okay. Spy Family. Sorry, I thought I felt a sneeze coming, but it went away. Spy Family. So damn, Spy Family. I read the manga. I was reading the manga before the anime even came out. Yes. I'm original. Okay, original. Right. So I was reading the manga when the anime before the anime came out, and it was good. I liked it. And then once the anime came out, I kind of just stopped reading the manga to watch the anime instead for some reason, and it was good. I don't have anything bad to say about Spy Family. I just stopped watching it because I think they have like 3 seasons now. I only watched the first 2 seasons, and the part of the manga I stopped at was like, the second season basically. So I don't really know what's happening, Like I said, I don't have anything bad to say about Spy Family. I just, haven't watched it in a while, so I put it at C. JJK, amazing. JJK has not made me cry, but it made me close to cry. So I put that at an S because the story has been great. Because I've literally been watching it with y'all. The story has been great. The animation has been great. The fighting has been great. The openings has been great. Banger after banger openings. I've not read the manga, so I don't really know what's happening. And luckily, I have not been spoiled. Yay me, So it's great. It is definitely an S tier for like the new gens, if people even call them new gens anymore. Great, Parasite. Parasite is a tricky one because I watched it when it came out, but that was like a while ago, so I don't remember anything about it. So haven't watched. And remember, the haven't watched is shows I've never watched or shows I've watched probably years ago and don't remember anything. Okay. So the Parasite opening is amazing though. I do have the opening of Parasite on my playlist. It's a great opening. I just don't remember anything from the anime. Chainsaw Man. Okay. Now this one is so tricky because Chainsaw Man, the first season came out in like 2020, 2021, and I enjoyed it. It was like for me, it was like a ripoff of JJK, but I still enjoyed it, and I kind of just forgot, I just forgot all about it. And then the movie came out, I finally watched the movie, I would say last week. I don't remember, last week, 2 weeks ago. It was sometime in April. I watched the movie sometime in April. In the Reze arc, that's what it was called. It was great. I loved it. It literally, I cried. I cried when I watched the movie. It was great. The animation was amazing. The fight was amazing. The story, everything about that movie was like top quality, So the movie was great. The show was cool, right? So combining a good show with a great, perfect movie, I'm gonna have to put an A. Okay, it's not an S tier just yet, but Dr. Stone, yes, S tier. Like I said, Dr. Stone is my number 3 favorite anime. Dr. Stone, it did not make me cry, but it made me feel like I wanted to cry, especially, the Suika art, right? Because I've been making like a lot of, when, since the final season is out, like has been dropping episodes and stuff, I've been like just, I was like making a lot of videos and everything on TikTok, especially the parts where everyone was dying, getting shot at and stuff. And then they were like, wait for Suika's arc, wait for Suika's arc. And I was like, what are you talking about? These people are dying. Why are you saying wait for Suika? And then, everyone got, turned to stone. And then it was great. It was amazing. I love it. Okay, Bleach. I'm going to put it next to Naruto because it is one of the big 3. I love it. It is not in my top 5, but I do enjoy it. It's weird because out of the 3, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto was the first one I tried to watch, and then One Piece. I love One Piece, and then it was Bleach. Like Naruto, I just couldn't get into. One Piece, I'm caught up in everything. Not caught up. I'm like, I think 5 episodes behind. Since I'm watching with y'all, I've been busy, so I haven't been, dropping the episodes. And then Bleach, I watched the original Bleach, but then the 1,000 Year Blood War arc, that one is tricky because I'm still on the first part. I have not watched any of the other stuff yet. So I'm like, I'm so behind on Bleach, so I don't even know. Oh, hold on. Okay. So, but it's still good. What the hell is that? I'm pretty sure this is... Hold on. Zoom, 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 zoom. Sorry. I literally can't see. Sorry. I can't see at all. Sorry. What the fuck? After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school run. What the fuck? What? After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school run. Whoa. Hold on. Wait, what the hell is happening? What? Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's fine. Hold on. Okay. After being rejected, I shaved and took. After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. The story follows Yoshida, a 26-year-old salaryman who, after being rejected by his crush, takes in who has been surviving by trading. Whoa! The story follows Yoshida, a 26-year-old salaryman who, after being rejected by his crush, takes in Ogara, a runaway high school student who has been surviving by trading sexual favors for shelter. Yo. If you have watched this or read this, what? Yo. And this is in the popular anime tier list. How is this popular? You know what? Whatever. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Next anime is Maggie. Not Maggie. Magi. Magi. I love it. This is probably one of the, because it's on Netflix and everything. This was probably one of the first animes I've watched on Netflix. Absolutely love it. It's great. I don't have anything bad to say about it. And on top of that, the other show, the Adventures of Sinbad, also great, amazing. You have to watch both of them together. You can't watch just one. You have to watch both. They literally go together, I feel like you can watch them in any order, but I feel like if you watch Magi first, I feel like at some point you will have to watch the Adventures of Sinbad before you finish Magi. So like halfway through Magi, watch the Adventures of Sinbad and then finish it, But this was great. Okay, Attack on Titan. It's great. It's not the best, in my opinion. Don't come for me, Attack on Titan fans. Don't come for me, right? People's personal opinion. My brothers, they love this show. It was great. It was not the best, okay? It took me, like, I would say 4 tries to actually, finish Attack on Titan. Mostly because of the second season, but once I got past it, it was good. I will put it at A. It's good, but not the best for me, okay? 7 Deadly Sins. Now, this is where y'all are going to be pissed off. Now, like I said, Attack on Titan is great, but not the best. 7 Deadly Sins, however. Seven Deadly Sins, however, is the best. um literally Seven Deadly Sins was literally the very first anime I've watched on Netflix. The very first. I was watching Seven Deadly Sins when it only had 2 seasons, right? I've watched Seven Deadly Sins, read the manga. Watching the Four Nights of Apocalypse, also read the manga for that. You know, it's great. I love it. They even have a Seven Deadly Sins game on the PlayStation, which I play, right? I literally play that. It's great. Seven Deadly Sins actually used to be my number 1 favorite anime before, I got into, One Piece, JoJo's, all that. I used to be a diehard Seven Deadly Sins fan. I was in the Seven Deadly Sins community, all that. Until I started watching all my other stuff, One Piece, JoJo's, Dr. Stone, Hunter x Hunter, all that. Seven Deadly Sins is not in my top 5 anymore, but it still is in my top 10. Seven Deadly Sins has made me cry multiple times. I love it, and I will love it till the day I die. I have no idea what this is. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, I still don't know what that is. Okay, whatever. I think this is Dead Man Wonderland. Never seen it. Don't know what that is. Akame ga Kill. Love it. Has made me cry multiple times. The story is good. Yeah, it's good. I don't really have anything bad. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's just not the best for me, but I enjoyed it. Next one is Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise is mediocre. It's mediocre for me. I don't really have anything to say about it. It's mediocre. Because, oh shit, still got a whole bunch to do. It's almost an hour. Fates. I've never watched Fate, so Food Wars. I love it. I love Food Wars. You might think I'm a freak. So what, But I just love Food Wars. Making the food, all that. It's great. So Isekai Quartets is actually it's not a great show, but it's not bad. It's kind of mediocre, right? I think they have 3 seasons. I've watched all 3 in like a week, right? It's kind of just a show to, kind of just watch randomly when you're bored. It's not like, there's really no story behind it. It's kind of just a weird show to watch. See. No Game, No Life. I watched it, but I don't remember anything about it because I watched it when it was coming out. So years and years ago, right? So I don't remember anything about it. Okay. Ooh, it's almost. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is Gray Man. Claymore. I don't know what this is. What are these shows? Blood something. Never heard of it. Blood Sea. I have watched, but that was years ago, so I don't remember anything. I apologize. Oh, this is Gray Man. Gray Man I've heard of, but I've never watched. Oh my gosh, yeah. What is these shows? I don't know what this is. Oh, that's a Fate show. Never watched it. Fate, another Fate show. Never watched it. Fruit Baskets. Okay, Fruit Baskets. I would give it a B. I feel like it's a okay romance. I don't remember everything about what happens in it, but the stuff I do remember, it's okay. Okay? Eden Zero. Fucking trash. I should have had an F. I should have had an F column. It's fucking trash. I hate Eden Zero. I hate it. I have nothing else to say about it. My Dress Up Darling. Never watched it. I think my brothers watched it. Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay. Yu Yu Hakusho was okay for me. It wasn't like okay. It was good, but it was also boring at the same time. You know, it wasn't really that long of an anime. I just it just took me a while to actually finish it, you know? I would say it's a good watch. It just took me a while. So that's why I gave it a B. It was just a little slow. Monster. Same thing with Yu Yu Hakusho. It's like not really long anime. It has a good story, but it's slow. Like it took me a very long time to finish it. This one, like Shaman King or something, never watched it. Well, World Trigger, never watched it. I know my brother has. Sailor Moon has been on my list for a long time. I've just never watched it because I keep forgetting about it and then watching other shows. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Last Hope, never heard of it. I don't know what this is. What the fuck are these shows? Wait, hold on. I gotta zoom in because it looks familiar, but oh, Record of Ragnarok. That's why. Okay, Record of Ragnarok. I've only seen the first season, mostly because my brother forced me to, because but it's okay. Never seen this. Phantom, never seen that. What, this is like the witch something? I don't know. Never seen it. Never seen it. Oh, Log Horizon, never seen it. I've heard of it, never seen it. Dororo, never seen it. I've heard of it though. People have been saying it's pretty good. Never watched it yet. Oh, the Spider Isekai. No, I'm not watching that. What the fuck? Most of these are gonna be and haven't watched. I know of this anime. I don't remember what it's called, but never watched it. Psyche K, I love it. Psyche K is such a funny psyche. It's not slice of life. That's what I was trying to say. It's just a regular slice of life, you know, to watch whenever. I love, you know. Cause honestly, whenever I'm bored, I kind of just, you know, put on Psyche K. It can always make me laugh. Even if I've watched the same scene over and over again, it's great. I would say Psyche K is probably one of the best isekais. Not isekais, slice of lives. You know, because I'm blind right now. I can't even. Full Metal Panic. It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I watched it or not. You know, it sounds like what, Clannad or something. I don't fucking know. My brothers watched this. I can, because I remember some of the shows from the pictures. I know my brother has watched this. Because he is a huge, well, one of my brothers, he's a huge romance. So he watches a shit ton of romance. Well, I watch everything else. I've never heard of this. Black Butler, never watched it. One of my friends, he's a huge Black Butler fan. I don't know what that is. I tried to watch Steins Gate. I just couldn't get into it. So never watched. I've heard of it. Never watched. Heard of it. Never watched. Never watched. I'm doing all the stuff I've never watched before first. Never watched. Never watched. Oh, Devil's a Part-Timer. I know my brothers watched it, never watched it. Black Lagoon, never watched it. I'm pretty sure I've watched that. High School DxD, you've never watched that. I'm not a freak. Cowboy Bebop. I know my brother. I'm pretty sure one of my brothers has watched it. I, however, have never watched it. Okay. That's all I can see so far. Okay. Ghost Stories. Um, Ghost Stories is cool. Sorry guys, I forgot I had to do stuff today. So you know, I'm continuing the recording just later in the day. But yeah. And because it's later in the day, you know, it's like nighttime, people are sleeping, so I'm, you know, gonna be a little bit quiet. So Ghost Stories is it's okay, honestly. It's like a comedy, you know, like the dub is like a comedy. It's not really a story behind it for me personally. Like I said, the dub, but it does make me, you know, giggle. But it's basic, you know. I have watched this. What is it called? Look, what is this? The reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in the other world. I have watched this. As far as I can remember, it's okay. Like, it's not that good, you know, but you know, most isekais are trash. So I'm gonna do a D. The, you know, Irregular School of Magic or something like that. I have watched this also. Based off the stuff I remember, it was cool. I don't remember everything, but no, this show. I remember it. Let me zoom in for y'all so you can see this show. I remember it. I have seen it, but it wasn't good at all. It was definitely trash. So D. I think this is called Orient, right? Orient. Is this Orient? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Orient. Also, I mean, yeah, it was honestly trash. Whatever, you know. The Promised Neverland. Okay, The Promised Neverland. The Promised Neverland is different. Okay, the first season, great, amazing, you know. And the second season, it was okay, because I've read the manga for Promised Neverland, so you know, I read the manga for Promised Neverland, and they left out a shit load of things. They left out a ton of stuff from the manga, so I feel like they've definitely rushed season 2. So season 2 was not as good as it could be. But overall, Promised Neverland is still a good show. Like, I still recommend Promised Neverland to people. So I'm gonna do like a B, honestly. It's still good. I feel like it only went down because of season 2. You know, I mean, I still enjoyed season 2, but they still, like, you know, left. If they added more things, yeah. Excuse me. Okay, Mob Psycho. Um, Mob Psycho is iffy because I've seen the first season, I've seen the second season, but nothing else after that. Okay, so based off of the two seasons I've seen, um, I mean it was a cool show. I definitely like the first season better than the second. It was, it was like it was okay. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't terrible. It's a good show. Like I can see why people like it. It's not really for me, so a B. Okay, honestly, I'm just now getting like, so S is like my all-time favorite. I love these. These have made me cry, stuff like that. A's are just, I love this show, but there's like one thing that made me not like it, right? The B's are, it's cool. I like it. I understand why this is people's favorites. The C's are, it's okay. Like I can watch it, just not on a regular basis. D's are just, I don't really like it. Not my cup of tea. That's kind of what I'm getting at. You know, so basically, I love these with passion. This only one thing is off with these. Um, I can understand why these are people's favorites. It's just not for me. Um, it's okay, not great, not terrible, and just bad. Okay, whatever. What is this, Goblin Slayer? Yeah, I'm sorry I keep zooming in. Oh, Goblin Slayer, okay. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Overlord, I have not seen Overlord yet. It is still on my watch list. I just haven't had the chance. Red a Girlfriend, I know my brother watched it. He said it was bad, but Baki, one of my friends, that's like his favorite show. Berserk, my brother's seen it. Anything else? Food Wars. I mean, I've seen the first season. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that because I have seen the first season of that. Tokyo Ghoul, my brother's seen it, and I have never seen it. Oh, I know this show. But I don't know the name. I've never watched it though, but I know it. Anything else? I've never seen that. Okay, that's like, I'm pretty cause a lot of these shows are new too. Okay, Goblin Slayer. Oh, Goblin Slayer I've never seen. I don't know. I've never seen Goblin Slayer. This is, I think, Yona, the Yona Princess or something. Yona of the Dawn. I forgot. I've seen this. I've seen this show. I think I've seen this show. She looks familiar. I know I've seen it. And from what I remember, it wasn't good. Okay. So D. This show. Oh, this one was with the girl killing the supernatural people, right? Yeah. Like the high school people or something. I actually enjoyed this show. It was pretty good. Was it the best? Not really, but I enjoyed it. I'll say B. Kakagiri. Okay, Erase, right? Erased, I love Erased. Erased is such a great short anime. It's like such a great show to binge watch. I recommend Erased to people all the time. My brothers have watched Erased. Even my mother. I even got my mother to watch Erased. We literally binge watched it together. It's such a great anime. I love Erased. I still recommend people this show. An A. What is this? World Trigger? What is this? World Trigger, right? Oh, wait, no. Oh, my bad. Bungo Stray Dogs. Wait, hold on. Let's, because I'm trying to just all the shows I haven't seen, I'm just trying to put them on here. Problem children are coming from another. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Hey, I'm just trying to put the shows I've never watched, so it's on here, so that way I can just talk about the shows I have watched. I don't know what that is. It looks familiar, but I don't know what that is. Never heard of that. Inuyasha I heard of, just never watched it. Spy Classroom I've heard of, never watched it yet. This is what the Angus Bride or something. Never. I've heard of it, just never watched it. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's still like a whole bunch. Okay. Okay. Oh crap. So I'm trying to like get the whole screen on here, but I'm also trying to like actually see these at the same time. So this is Bungo Stray Dogs. Bungo Stray Dogs. I've seen the first season. I've seen the second season. And I think I've seen like half of the third season. So I never finished it. But the first season was good. Because when I watched it, it only had 3 seasons. And it caught me by surprise because I've never heard of the show or anything at all. Like, it just showed up on my recommended stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, let me give it a try. First season was good. Second season was like kind of boring because I don't remember if it was the second season or the third season. It was just a backstory like most of the season, and it pissed me off. It was like boring and everything, so I just stopped watching and I never went back to it, so see. Okay, Danganronpa. Danganronpa is an interesting one because this is basically like the first show, I guess. And they have other shows, which I've seen. I've seen all the other shows too. And Danganronpa is also based off of the game, which I've played one of the games. I haven't played all of them, but I have played the one game. I've played the game for this show, like I think the first game or something. I have played that. And Danganronpa, such a good show. Well, this one specifically, I do recommend this. I do recommend this to people also. I just love it. It's just pretty good. I've rewatched it, I think like 5 times now. It's really good. I like it. It's not like yeah, I would say Free. Okay, Free is iffy because I'm not really a sports anime type of guy. I do watch sports anime, but just not a lot, and Free was, I think, like probably the first sports anime I've seen, and at that moment it was like, oh my gosh, this is great, this is the best, but now, I've seen a bunch of other sports animes and everything, like Haikyuu, and Crottos, No Baskets, stuff like that. Free, it was basic. It was basic, and also I've only seen the first season of Free. I've never seen any of the other stuff. Love is War, I've only seen the first season. So this is just my opinion based off the first season. It's good. I'm not a romance type of guy, so it wasn't really my favorite romance. Like I said, based off the first season. But I could understand why people like it. Okay, which one is this again? Sorry, because I be looking at the stuff and then I just forget what they are. I don't know what the hell that is. Whatever. Okay. Oh, the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated as a aristocrat or something like that. Okay, So when I watched this, it was like literally coming out like weekly. Um, and the title got me interested. You know, I was like, oh my gosh, an assassin, but an assassin isekai. Well, that sounds so good. And then I watched it, and honestly, it was mediocre. But there is a genre, you know, like this, that trash isekai. Honestly, I love trash isekais. I watch trash isekais so much. You know, even though I say these are mediocre and stuff, I still watch them. You know, trash isekai is trash isekai, but I still watch them. I was like, I've been killing slimes for like 3,000 years or something like that. This one was also, it was okay. It was kind of like, yeah, it was okay. I don't really have anything bad about it, but I also don't really have anything good about it. So see, you know. Oh my gosh, bro, what is this? Oh, the Misfit Demon Academy. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's see. Anything? I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure this is a game. This is a game. Okay. Don't know what that is. Classroom of the Elite I've never watched, but my brother loves the show. He literally wants me to watch Classroom of the Elite so much. I've never watched it. He absolutely loves the show. I don't know what. Never heard of that. Never heard of that. Angels of Death. I have actually watched that. I need a closer look. Because I can't really see some of these names. Oh, I know of the show. I've never watched it though. Okay, hold on. Oh, the Black Summoner. I've heard of it. Never watched it. Don't know what this is. 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 Tower of God, my brother watched. Oh, Rohan Kenshi or something. I've heard of it, never watched it. Don't know what that is. That's weird. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to keep doing all these. Cause this is like almost 300 fucking animes. And most of these I've never heard of before. Alright. I'm just gonna keep on going. Oh, I'm just gonna keep I don't even know when. Oh, I feel like. Oh, I think I'm almost done. Am I? Oh, I don't fucking know. I'm just talking to myself at this point. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, I do recognize some of the shows, and some of these shows I don't know. Okay, let's see if I can pinpoint any of these shows out. Oh my gosh, there's like some shows in here I forgot about. What is Guilty Crown? I've actually heard of that. I've never watched it though. This show, I've like, I think seen it on TikTok or whatever, but never watched it. Don't know what this is. Oh my gosh, what is like? There's some shows here I completely forgot about. Whatever, I'm gonna have to do the verse later because I can't really see. Okay. This is like literally majority of it is haven't watched. Let's see from here all the way down here. Okay, the Misfit Demon Academy. Um, so from what I remember from this show, it was cool, you know? Um, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, excuse me. It's kind of just like a regular high school magic, stuff like that, you know? Like, I don't know. Like I said, from what I remember, it was cool. So, see. Oh my gosh. I was just looking at this. I don't even remember what the name was. The Aristocrats of the Road Revenge. Oh, this one. Okay. This one, it was mediocre. I was like, because some of these are like, were just terrible, you know? Like, I don't know, some of these, because I don't know, like this one came out, well, I think 2 years ago or something. Yeah, some of these, like, stuff was just absolutely fucking terrible. I just don't even want to talk about them, you know? Okay, the legendary hero is dead. Oh my gosh, the legendary hero is dead opening was amazing. I literally have the opening on my playlist, but the show itself were absolutely fucking garbage. That's terrible. Trash. Okay, another. I don't really have anything good or bad to say about this. It was mediocre, honestly. Well, I would give it a B. It was, you know, it was cool. I don't have anything good or bad about it. It was cool, you know. We have, I think, Blue Lock next. I don't really like Blue Lock because, like I said, I'm not really a sports anime type of person, you know. But from the stuff I have seen, Blue Lock, it's just, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to use like the, you know, the fighting and action and adventure type of concept with sports. You know, in a lot of sports animes just need, you know, the story, you know, and the story and the pacing. It doesn't need to have the best quality and stuff like Haikyuu. I think Stars Align, like the, you know, the tennis anime. The story, like, you know, they have great stories and stuff. The sports anime does not need to have flashy animation and you know, and you know, extraordinary designs just for the story to be just dog shit, you know. Blue Lock, it's not good in my opinion. I'm sorry. I've seen the first season and I didn't like it, so that's a D. I'm pretty sure there's Death Note. It's good. I'll give it an A. It's not my favorite, but I'll give it an A. I'm pretty sure that's Vinland Saga. Yeah, Vinland Saga. Okay. Yeah, it is getting harder and harder to see these damn pictures. Vinland Saga. I've only seen the first episode. I'm not first episode, first season of Vinland Saga. Only the first season. So it's kind of just, you know. So I haven't seen like any of the other seasons or anything. But my brother absolutely loves it. I've seen the first season and it's great. You know, based on what I've seen, it is amazing. Oh, Blue Exorcist. I have never seen that actually. My brother has. He likes it. Was this Seraph of the End is good. I loved it. My brother loved it. It's a great show. A. Okay. I'm trying to be quick. Oh my gosh. I'm really trying to be quick because this Fruit of the Revolution. because this is actually going to be like 2 hours. Fruit Evolution was a C. This show was fucking stupid. Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid. That was stupid. That was stupid. 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 Okay. Literally, like. Psalm 100 was okay. The opening is great, you know, obviously. The story was mediocre, so C. Death Parade, I love Death Parade. Death Parade was so great. I do recommend this to people. The opening is also good. I give it an A. Oh my gosh, what are these again? Oh, that was dumb. That was great. Okay. Wise Man Grandchild, stupid. Ranking the Kings, oh my gosh, so good. I love this show. I literally, when I was watching it, it was literally coming out weekly, only 1 season. Now it has like 3 seasons. Ooh, love it. It's an S for me. This show was okay. This show was okay. This show was okay. Okay. This show was okay. Now this show, the Elf Girl, oh my gosh, this show was actually hilarious. I forgot all about the show. This show was stupid funny. Oh my gosh. This one, oh my gosh, so good. I love this show. It was great. My brother actually got me into that show. It was great. Bastard is a bastard. Like, this show is it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. Now, okay, this is it. S tiers. This is my S and A. You know, if y'all wanna look. My B and C. You know, look. My D. You know, look. And then have not watched is literally all of this. So that is my ranking of the 243 popular anime tier list. It was a long video. And that is the video.